In terms of gameplay, they have really quite a lot of their own style. Their current rules are in a digital download for Index Chaos Demons on Warhammer Community. Their playstyle will largely be melee focused for most of the deities. Tzeentch can do a bit more close range magical firepower, and their units will really vary depending on what deity you're fielding. Nurgle is slow and tanky, Khorne hits hard in close combat, Slaanesh is fast but not very tough, and Tzeentch can be annoying to take down with high saves and tends to fight at range more than melee. Their units have a lot of their own styling in the game. They have invulnerable saves as opposed to armor saves, so don't really care quite so much about cover, and loads of low AP attacks are probably going to be more of a threat to them as opposed to big hitting things with lots of armor penetration. Everything can deep strike if you want it to, and keep the opponent guessing on where it's going to be. In Demon Incursion you can bounce things on and off the board, and their core rule is the Shadow of Chaos, basically giving you zones of control in your own deployment zone, and in the mid board if you can take some objective markers, it can heal your units with Battle Shock and damage the enemy. And it's also important in Demon Incursion for accessing some boosting rules or getting their units into melee super easily. Lots of lists at the moment tend to lean on their greater demons pretty heavily for damage output, and if you wanted to field a force that isn't so much Chaos Undivided and go with the forces of one god, they each have their own themed attachment, where I feel like most of them at least add enough to be interesting and playable, though some a bit more than others. Currently they feel at least fairly strong in Warhammer 40k, perhaps helped out a bit by the buffs to the Lords of Change recently. They have quite a lot of raw power and can be a challenge to handle maybe on more casual